All right, our first ride in the Porsche. Which gear are you in there?
First.
First gear. And there's our amperage. Boy, not very many amps. Look at that one. 3 amps. 2 amps. This thing not using much. That makes me wonder if we got this meter calibrated right. Because that's pretty low. There we go. 20 amps. That's what I would expect. Now we got a new motor in here, so we got to break it in, but we're not racing anyway, so we'll be all right. And we don't have our back cockpit. Now, why don't you put them in second there? Right? Yeah. And you got a working clutch, so you can push in on the clutch.
Right?
Nope, There we go. Oh, I bet. Yeah, we'll leave it in third. I got a feeling I got to adjust that linkage. Oh, and the speedometer works. That's good.
The gas gauge works.
Oh, yeah?
Get it?
It says it's empty. Well, now we're rolling that. I would expect us to use twice as much amperage as a normal car because our voltage is so low. We're 100 volts. So right now we're using, and that's not bad, 40 amps. That's basically 4 horsepower worth of electricity. Why don't you just put on the brakes and see how they feel before we get to a stop. Ah, good deal. We don't have the power brakes hooked up, but
they're tight, but you can feel they're effective.
Yeah. Porsches are known for having super brakes. All right, so we're going to go around this thing, and we are at 1 amp hour. 1.03 amp hours, and this is our test course. Have you got mileage on your?
Yeah. How do I reset it?
That's all right. What does it say?
0.4.
0.4. All right. Go down this way, and we'll do the whole circle. And our circle ends our 2-mile mark. We go 1 time around. And then we're going to stop up here. And that'll be our 2-mile mark.
How fast do you want me to go? This is
25. You can go a little. Yeah, you can go. Keep it under. Look at that. The speedometer goes in 25 increments. They don't mess. What's the top speed on it?
150.
150. Huh. Nice new paved road. With dead squirrel. $50 amps, I'm impressed. Porsches have always been pretty good though. On the.
Yeah, you've done a couple Porsches. So that's.
Oh yeah, 911s and 912s. Those are great. This is the first time I've ever done one of these. All right, test out your brakes there before. And just, yeah, don't come to a complete stop. Okay. Because we're trying to get as good a mileage as we can. Yeah, that's good. You got it this way. Yeah, if you can do the stops that way, we'll be in good shape.
We're at 1 mile now.
Oh, really?
Well, I was at 0.4 when we started.
7 amp.
And I'm doing here.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to calibrate our meter because I can't imagine we're doing this good. This is for 100 volts. Nice of them to pave all our roads, wasn't it? So look at that, 50 amps, 47 amps. That's basically 5 horsepower of energy we're using to go. And that's funny. If we had, we're using 5 kilowatts. So with this pack here of, we could say 15 usable. At 25 miles an hour, this thing ought to go 3 hours.
I'm going 30 miles an hour now.
Yeah, 30 miles. Yeah. That'd be 75 miles with this pack we got here. Of course, go ahead, start putting your brake on.
And don't stop, right?
Well, if you can help it. We got this a little busier. Good my way. Boy, this is nice. I should have the electric car inspector, but he's not out.
And then I go around another time, yeah?
We go straight on by, yeah.
And then stop at the end.
Yep.
And what do you say that is, 2 miles?
2 miles. So we'll look and see how many amps we used, amp hours, and then we'll know how many amp hours it took per mile. It'll be half of whatever this is. And then we can kind of figure out the range. Yeah, your little odometer should be getting close to 2 now. What's he saying?
2.4.
2 point, and he was at 0.4. So this is our 2 mile mark right here. And let's see what we got.
And stop?
So we used 4 amp hours to go 2 miles. So 200 watts per mile. This thing is really good. Yeah, go on around again. That is very impressive. That's better than my little pickup truck.
Yeah, that is really good.
That might be better than Audrey's beam. Man. Huh. Good. All right. Yeah, give him a little more. Not too much more, but yeah. See, boy, it doesn't take much for that amperage to get up there to 100. So that's the thing with a low voltage car. You end up using a lot of amperage because the voltage is low and power is amps times volts. The mighty Zilla doesn't care. He says, I will give you 200 amps. No problem. 300 can do. You think you could hold on to 400? No, we don't want to try that. We're not trying to till we get things really nailed down. But yeah, once you go up a little, take it up to 40.
To 40
But
miles.
easy, yeah. So keep accelerating about like that. Yeah, go up to 50 if you like. I wonder what that is. More. Can you imagine just with those 4 batteries? Those 4 batteries, and this has got more distance than what my car had with 20 golf cart batteries. You remember the green Mercury Lynx?
Yeah. That was 40.
That was
I
pretty
topped
good.
up.
Yeah. Uses quite a bit more though. At 40 we were using 100 and something amps. Third gear seems like a pretty good gear for this.
Yeah.
Probably my camera doesn't pick up the amperage. All right, give them a little more. Yeah, hold them right about there.
That's about 30 miles an hour.
All right, yeah, we'll take the turn here. We had twice the batteries. We got 4. Yeah, we couldn't go with twice. We could go with, our amperage would drop in half. You didn't have power steering. How did it feel without
It was
power?
fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
wasn't bad.
I'm kind of in between about it. I almost like it better without it.
Think so? What are the pros and cons?
Well, it uses some energy, probably 1 or 2%. And you got to have that pump and everything else. I have a couple of vehicles I've had.
Is the cruise control gonna work on this?
No, I don't think we're gonna mess with that. I mean, I guess it could if we. There's the ever faithful doggy. Oh, the doggy's here. Where's the Audrey? The charging station. What a lucky guy to have all them panels, huh? But what am I going to do with all that electricity? I got to do more driving. Well, that was pretty good. I'm